Hi there, Mrs. Huffines. I just wanted to show you some of the swings that I took video of in our lesson just prior to this, so you can have a better understanding tomorrow when you're out here practicing. Since we've made the switch to righty, coming from lefty, there's going to be some, hardships. Obviously, it looks more comfortable now. We seem to be a little bit more fluid, which is good. We saw some good shots being hit today. Direction-wise, not where we want it to be, but we had more contact on the ball, and that was good. The main thing that we focused on today before we went to the video was we don't use any lower body rotation, weight transfers off, and we also don't rotate our upper body because of this. And what happens is the club gets back nicely, but then it comes straight down towards our feet almost, and our hands flip because nothing's getting out of the way. Okay, and we come really over the top, really steep, and a lot of the times you hit the ball sometimes missing it or on the toe, and it goes way to the right. Okay, which we'll see in this picture. So we're going to start with down the line, which is the one video on the left. Okay, and I'm going to start it. So we see that pretty good position here. And that's pretty solid right there. We stand up a little bit, lose our posture. Okay, club's a little laid off, but I'm not really concerned with that. Our main concern is what's going to happen right now. Is when the club starts to come back down, this club's going to immediately start to go to our feet. Okay, nothing's getting out of the way. You're dipping down to the ball. If I were to put a line at your head, which I will do right now, okay, so I'll even do it a little bit above it, okay? Watch when your head, how much it dips down when you come through the ball. Look at that much. That is a lot of dip. And no rotation. You're dipping down to it. You said you'd like to do that for tennis, get low and hit those forehands. This is different for golf. We have to start getting our lower body to rotate to the left, and then our upper body starts to follow behind it, okay? The club kind of lags behind me, and our rotation squares it up, okay? So right now, this club is way too straight down, okay, way too upright, and there's no rotation, so you have to basically flip your hands and chicken wing it with your feet, with your elbows, excuse me. And you can see right here, by the time we're about to hit the ball, that toe is going to hit it because the path of the club is coming way too steep and to the left of it. And that's why we hit those pretty bad shots. Okay? Good follow through, but it's too late. We talked about kind of cheating follow through. It's too late at that point for the body to get out of the way because the club has already come down to its point. So if we see now on the face on view, what we're going to do next time, number one, is we're going to play the ball more up in our stance. Okay? So more towards our left foot. Basically what I want to do for our iron shots is we're going to play them off the middle of our stance at most. Okay? But for right now, to get this feel, that's a little too far back for me. I would like to have the ball a little bit more in the front of our stance. So next time we'll play the ball a little bit more left. Okay? When we take the club back, okay, we're going to see pretty good position again. Like I said, we stand up a little bit, but that is pretty good right there. You can see you have some rotation, some coil, very good. But what we're going to see is on the way down, your hands start to release. It comes over the top. There's that dip again, and we're not getting through the ball. My lower body hasn't rotated. My upper body there then has nowhere to go as well. My hands start flipping out. By the time we get to the ball, there's that chicken wing action again because we haven't got anything out of the way. Okay, and then once again, that cheating motion where you get through the ball at the end, obviously we have to, and that's just a little too late. So our main concern is getting our lower body and upper body working in the right directions, which is on the backswing. As we start to come down, our lower body starts to rotate to the left, okay? And the upper body starts to almost kind of drop in the slot, they call it, where the club kind of drops in from the inside, and then we rotate our body to square the club face up, rather than have the club dip down and go straight down to the ground, okay? Which we'll get there, eventually. I know we have a lesson on Friday, so those are a few things tomorrow. If you come to hit balls, try and feel that our hips are starting to get out of the way. We're starting to transfer our weight over to the left side. Okay, really feel like we're getting that weight through the ball and to the left. And also feel like our upper body starts to rotate as well, instead of having that dip and bringing the club straight down to the ground. Okay, we're going to feel like we swing the club more to the left rather than straight down to the ground. Okay? And I will see you on Friday. If you have any questions, you can always call me.